Yandere characters are a popular trope in anime and manga that have captured the hearts and imaginations of many fans. These characters are known for their extreme and obsessive love for someone, often to the point of becoming violent and dangerous. While the appeal of Yandere characters can be complex and varied, there are a few key reasons why they are so intriguing to many fans. One reason why Yanderes are so appealing is the intense and all-consuming nature of their love. Yandere characters will go to great lengths to protect and please their loved one, and this level of devotion can be incredibly attractive to some viewers like me. It's also worth noting that the idea of someone being so deeply and completely devoted to you can be a fantasy for many people, especially those who may feel insecure or unloved in their own lives. Maybe me too. Another reason why Yanderes are popular is the thrill of danger and suspense that come with their behavior. Yandere characters are often portrayed as unpredictable and unstable, which can create a sense of excitement and tension for the audience. The fear of what a Yandere character might do next can be both terrifying and exhilarating, adding to the overall appeal of the character. If you like this video, please consider liking and subscribing, it helps the channel a lot. Thank you very much. Now back to our favorite trope. Additionally, Yanderes often have a complex and tragic backstories that can make them more sympathetic and relatable to viewers. Many Yandere characters have experienced trauma or abuse in their past, which can help to explain their extreme behavior. This can create a sense of empathy and understanding for the character, despite their violent actions. Of course, it's important to note that Yandere characters are not without their criticism and controversies. Some people would argue that the portrayal of violence and abusive behavior in Yandere characters can be harmful and contribute to a normalization of unhealthy relationship dynamics. It's important to approach them with a critical eye and to recognize that their behavior is not something to be glorified or romanticized. Another reason why Yanderes may be appealing to some viewers is the fact that they often defy traditional gender roles and expectations. In many cases, Yandere characters are female, and their violent or obsessive behavior can be seen as a subversion of the typical portrayal of women as gentle and nurturing. For viewers who may feel restricted by gender norms and expectations, seeing a female character take on such an extreme and aggressive role can be empowering and liberating. Yandere characters can also provide a sense of escapism for viewers who may feel trapped or overwhelmed in their own lives. Watching a Yandere character act out their extreme fantasies and desires can be a way to temporarily escape from the stresses and responsibilities of real life. Additionally, Yandere can be seen as a form of wish fulfillment for some viewers. While their behavior is certainly extreme and dangerous, the idea of having someone love you so completely and unconditionally can be incredibly appealing. Yandere characters often prioritize the needs and desires of their loved ones above all else, and this level of devotion can be seen as a romantic ideal by some viewers. Appealing and intriguing, let me quickly go over it in a bulletin fashion. Number 1. Intense emotions. Yanderes are known for their extreme and often violent emotions, which can make for a thrilling and dramatic storyline. Some people may be drawn to the intense emotions displayed by the Yanderes and find them exciting to watch or read about. Number 2. Protection and devotion. Yanderes often become deeply attached to their love interest and will go to great lengths to protect them, which can create a sense of security and loyalty that some people find attractive. This level of devotion and protectiveness may tap into people's desire for a partner who is fiercely loyal and dedicated to them. Number 3. Complexity. Yanderes are not one-dimensional characters. They often have complex motivations and backstories that can make them intriguing to follow. People may enjoy the challenge of trying to understand the psychological and emotional motivation behind one's actions. Number 4. Power dynamic. Yanderes often hold a position of power or control over their love interest, which can create a dynamic of dominance and submission that some people find appealing. This power dynamic may tap into people's desire for a partner who is dominant or submissive, depending on their personal preference. Number 5. Fantasy fulfillment. Yanderes may represent a fantasy fulfillment for some people, offering an idealized version of a partner who is deeply in love and dedicated to them, even if it comes at the cost of violent or extreme behavior. This fantasy may tap into people's desire for a perfect or idealized partner, regardless of their consequences. Now, sadly, not everything is as green as grass, which sends us to the opposite side of the spectrum, the dark side. While the Yandere trope can be intriguing and fascinating to some, there's a dark side to becoming obsessed with this type of character. Number 1. Normalizing abusive behavior. Yanderes are often portrayed as abusive or even psychotic, yet some people may romanticize their behavior and view it as acceptable or even desirable. This can lead to a normalization of abusive behavior in real-life relationships and contribute to the perpetuation of harmful stereotypes. Number 2. Disregard for consent. Yanderes often engage in behavior that disregards their love interest, consent or agency, such as stalking, manipulation or violence. Normalizing this behavior can contribute to a culture where consent is not valued or respected. Number 3. Unrealistic expectations. The intense emotions and devotion displayed by yanderes may create unrealistic expectations for real-life relationships. This can lead to a disappointment or dissatisfaction with actual relationships, as they may not live up to the idealized image of yandere. Number 4. Escapism. Becoming obsessed with the yandere trope may be a form of escapism from real-life problems or difficulties. While it's okay to enjoy fictional media as a form of entertainment, relying too heavily on escapism can prevent individuals from addressing underlying issues and may ultimately make them feel more isolated or disconnected from reality. Hopefully that's not my case. Number 5. Harmful stereotypes. The yandere trope is often associated with gender roles and stereotypes, with female characters being more commonly portrayed as yanderes. This can perpetuate harmful gender stereotypes and contribute to a culture where women are viewed as overly emotional or unstable. It's important to remember that yanderes are fictional characters and do not represent healthy or desirable behavior in real life. While it's okay to enjoy the yandere trope in a fictional context, it's important to recognize the potential for harmful stereotypes and normalization of abusive behavior. In conclusion, the appeal of yandere characters in anime and manga can be complex and varied. Yanderes are often attractive to viewers due to their intense and all-consuming love, the thrill of danger and suspense, and their complex backstories. However, it's important to approach yandere characters with a critical eye and recognize the potential harmful danger. But also to acknowledge the various reasons why they may resonate with some viewers. Even though I now know all of this, it's incredibly difficult for me to escape this delusion. Very hard, I must admit. The escapism is too comfortable. Since I have started this journey, I'm going to change. The journey to become a hero has already started. How about you, my dear knights? Have you ever been deep in the yandere rabbit hole? How was your stay? Did you enjoy it? Did you escape? Tell me in the comments below, and have a beautiful day. Don't forget to like and subscribe for our dear yanderes.